So, yeah.
Ciel versus the spider.
Ciel lit a spider ghoul on fire.
Yeah, Roa seemed to be prepared for her intervention.
Yeah. It was nice of her to think she was going to help for a second, only to immediately get derailed by not being helpful.
Well, yeah, at least we know she's doing something.
I mean, she tried.
Yeah.
Bless her. Although struck by enough lightning to kill an elephant, the ghoul leaps backward and launches its counter-assault. The executor grits her teeth. This monster is far more resilient than she anticipated.
Yeah.
Some time remains until she will fell her foe. She has no way of knowing how that slight interval will affect the night's conclusion.
Oh, wow, we were so close. Who knew?
Good fight.
So, that's a way of saying Ciel will not be joining us for a while.
Anyway, the school is a mess. Everywhere I look, steel and concrete have been gouged. It's like a miniature typhoon passed through before ascending upward. Some kind of, like, humanoid-looking typhoon.
But maybe like a blonde typhoon?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, God, the school's gonna have to put out, like, a hell of a bounty for this. Like, they're gonna have to invent a whole new form of currency for it. Like, you have to invent, like, double yen.
Yeah.
And make it, like, 60 billion double yen for the bounty on this individual. As fast as Ciel was in traversing the city, she couldn't keep up with Ark.
Yeah.
The battle between Ark and Roa must already be underway. Really? I mean, what gives you that impression? Okay. What is it with these Type Moon protagonists and showing up late? Because, like, Sojiro fucking showed up late.
Yeah, Alice and Aoko already.
Well, Aoko was already, like, busy having a 1v1 with Toko.
Yeah.
I run through the corridors. Alien sounds of destruction ring through the building. A burning smell lingers in the air. My fingernails dig into my left palm, pulling back my consciousness, which slips further away with every step.
Oh, yeah, I guess with his glasses off, he's starting to lose it a little bit.
The painful sting keeps me grounded enough to press forward. Doesn't matter if my nails flay my left hand.
Kinda does.
Nah, he can always stab with his right hand.
Huh.
As long as my right hand can still wield the knife, I'll be good. I pass through the hallway and run up the stairs. The sound is close now. I'm all but certain it's coming from the 3rd floor. Just a little further. Then I just have to grab Ark and tell her, Ark, no! Murder is bad!
No.
Don't murder things, Ark. If I can catch up with her, we'll stand a chance. She knows what my eyes can do. She's the type to stay calm and rational during a fight.
Except for that time she didn't.
Once she knows I'm here, she'll know how to put me to good use. She can handle the defense while I go on the attack, just like when we fought in Vlov. She just needs to hold off Roa and I'll do the rest. No matter what happens or how reckless the plan is, I'll cut a way through. She just needs to hold on.
God, this school is suddenly big now that I have to run through it so quickly.
I arrive on the 3rd floor. The deep gashes in the wall stretch down the hallway, all the way to the passage that connects the school buildings, which is on the 3rd floor for some reason. Forcing my stumbling feet to pick up the pace, I make a dash for the corridor. I reach the part where the hallway turns into the connecting passage. Finally, I've made it to the final battleground. There they are, in the corridor's center. 2 figures, keeping a careful distance. At the far end, I spy Roa, smug and in his element.
Oh, she's got a lot of lines.
Closer to me, in the corridor center, I see Ark, covered in lines. kneeling on the floor, her breath in disarray.
And it's a full moon. She's not supposed to have, like, anything.
It's also night.
But, like, yeah, that ain't good.
What is this? That's not the Arc I know. Her body appears woven with dark threads. She's weak, on the verge of falling apart. Not a shadow remains of the beautiful moonlit flower I saw in the hotel.
Oh boy.
Yes, draw attention to yourself, dumbass. I run for her, not even taking a second to concern myself with Roa. This hallway might be laced with traps.
Could be.
Also, he might be about to fire a railgun at you.
Yeah, that too.
But all that matters is that I get to her as fast as possible. However, before I can reach her...
Whoa.
A spark cracks through the air. Still kneeling, Ark assaults me with a terrible glare.
Her mystic eyes?
I can't move? It's like my entire body turned to stone the instant I met her gaze.
冷たい女。死ぬ思いで駆けつけた仲間を魔眼で束縛すると。共に死にたいという彼の忠義ぐらい受けてやってもいいだろう。
Roa sounds delighted by the circumstances.
Hmm.
His mockery isn't intended for me,
Yeah.
but for Ark, who's still on the ground.
魔眼ってなんで
Why would Ark use those against me? Why, damn it?
To stop you from running to your death?
Why now, after I finally caught up to her?
どけどいてくれアルクエイド
Ark refuses to meet my eyes, instead turning back to Roa. She doesn't speak. She has nothing to say to me. Her pained gaze is reserved only for her greatest enemy.
なんでなん
I can't even raise my voice. Her mystic eyes aren't to blame for that part.
Oh.
Despite coming so far, this frustration at my own helplessness is extinguishing the fire that somehow kept my body moving.
いいぞようやく覚悟を決めたな姫君
Is she? Huh.
まったくもって静寂だ何しろもう後がないここで私を仕留めなきゃ無残な死体は2つになるからなそれが嫌最後の誇りを見せる
Oh.
Roa approaches Ark slowly, one unbothered step at a time. His shoulders, his abdomen, and his limbs are warped and torn with every step he takes.
What? Yeah.
But never for more than a moment. His body recovers almost instantly, and not once does the damage break his stride.
Oh my god.
しかし大したものだ
He's even healing his clothes.
Yeah, that's impressive. Maybe they're not really clothes. Maybe they're just an extension of his body.
私と差し違えることにしたらしいだがかつての姫君なら恐ろしくもあった今の君はただの吸血鬼神祖としての力も十全に発揮できない
Huh.
悲しい胸を裂くように悲しいそして醜いそこまでの無様を晒すのならいっそ欲望のままに落ちていればよかったもの
Ark's voice rings through the corridor.
一時的な物理現象の書き換え自然現象空間にある熱量の自由操作神祖が持つ星の触覚としての当然の権能まさに創造の権能だいかな魔術を極めようと人間ではお前たちには遠く及ばないしかし同時にお前たちも人間には直接干渉することはできる反映し学習し独立し 知恵ある猿として進化した人間はもうこの星とは違う分類だから。できることといえばこうして真空を作り上げ私にあてがうことぐらいだが、これでは足りない。加えて今の私はお前より優れている。私にあってお前にはないものがあるか。
You lack hatred?
The power of imagination?
Ark has stopped breathing. Oh, the ability to breathe!
Yeah, there.
Yeah, that would do it. Peril cloaks her very being, like she's abandoning all of herself in a bid to gather strength.
わかるだろう。そう、死の実体験。
Well, she's been killed.
Yeah, actually, you both should have experienced death now.
Correct.
私はそれを知っている。
I see now, that's where you're wrong, buddy.
Does he not know?
He killed the fuck out of her.
Huh.
それが私たちの決定的な差だ。生きている限り生物は死を体験し得ない。それを知りうる。転生者たるこの私だけの特権だ。
Maybe his death is different than hers?
The darkness writhing around Ark grows more pronounced. I don't suppose this, like, the quote-unquote binding on you has lines you can just cut. Can you just kill the misguised binding?
Maybe.
I have to stop her. Even if it means grabbing her and slapping her cheek, I have to stop her. Which cheek?
Yeah.
If I don't, then...
人は未知を本能的に恐れる生物。それは超越者である神祖であろうと変
They
わらない。
fear the unknown, or they are feared by people?
しかし、いかに神秘を学ぼうと、どれほど長寿の生物がいようと、無に帰りつ本質的な死を体験することはできない。お前たちは死を拒むことでその強大な力を得る。同時に弱さをも作り上げる。死を避ける貴様と死を受け入れた私。それがアルクエイド・ブリュンスタットとミハイル・ロア・バルダムヨンの質の違いだ。私は今も人として人の時代に生きている。時代から外れた亡霊に過ぎぬお前に私を罰する権利はない。
Oh.
A crisp sound cuts through the hallway. The corridor's windows are being coated, overwritten by something else. Can Roa not see it? This enormous swell of power that not even death can penetrate.
それでも私に挑むというのなら止めはしない。身をもって千年の代償を受けるがいい。その後、そうだな。やはりこの体の目的をゆっくり果たすとしよう。
Yeah, he's still gonna kill Shiki after all this.
His mouth twists into a smile, a crescent moon of malice. Roa finally turned his gaze towards me. Those eyes foretell the delight he'll take in killing me, and sating the grudge of his flesh, of Shiki.
つまらない。交渉はそれで終わりか、ゲロ。
Ghetto? Oh.
Ark's surroundings are transfigured. Millennium Castle time.
It appears to be.
As though she were recalling the planet's way of being, its atomic structure, etched deeply in its atmospheric memory.
確かに、私は堕落した。
But that doesn't matter. It isn't worthy of regret. She draws in a breath as though she were seeking to devour it.
消えろ。お前、
Oh,
私の指揮は殺させない。
you said something you shouldn't.
The world shifts. It takes on an appearance I've never seen before. Even outside of her universe, my body is constricted by an intense, unseeable pressure. I can't even begin to imagine how horrifying it must be for Roa, locked in its confines.
The moon? So
We
cute.
found the moon cell, you guys!
基盤がエーテルが存在しない。
It's not magecraft, no.
No, it's the moon!
No, it's worse than that.
待て、これでは魔術が成立しない。魔力枯渇どころではない。秩序そのものが未完成だ。これではまさに。
Have you not seen this before, Roa?
Ark solemnly raises her hand. My throat refuses to cooperate. Every part of me wants to scream that this is wrong. Are you sure this'll kill him? But at the same time, it'll all be over. She'll lose what little still remains inside of her. I know this too well, but I can't produce a single sound.
これが天体をなすもの。私のパンティオン。私を堕落させた原初の位置。
Oh god.
祝福あれ祝福あれ。間違ってはいなかった。私の理論は間違ってはいなかったのだ。
The vampire, trapped within a pit of suffering, cries out in joy. And with disgust emanating from her every movement, the woman in white expunges him like she were swatting a fly. When I open my eyes, Roa is no more. He was distorted, severed, and finally compressed. The corridor has returned to its former reality. It seems its phantasmal state was only momentary. The passage is the same as it ever was.
Except all the damage.
Only Roa's feet remain.
Ew.
Oh, well, maybe he's like Ciel and can just regenerate.
That would be bad.
And yet, the battle could never end so easily.
まさしく魔の王、人知未だ及ばぬ空を覆う天外よ。
The feet move.
Ugh.
A wet sound echoes through the corridor as they wade across the sea of blood.
His disembodied feet are just walking.
And then, a revolting process unfolds. Oh god, Aoko's here.
Yeah, that's looking dangerously Aoko.
With every step, Roa is rebuilt. Ankle, thigh, back, his other legs sprout forth, followed by his torso and then his arms.
Is it like a time rewinding thing? Is that why they got the circles going?
Ankle, thigh, back. Then his other leg.
Oh. So it started with one foot and then connected to the other?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. 'Cause
Yeah.
He went from talking about his feet moving to then I assumed he meant like it was just regenerating from the feet up.
Yeah.
But no, it sounds like it started at one foot, kind of went up one leg, did like
Then
the
grew down
entire
the other foot.
back.
Yeah.
Not the torso, just the back
But then
first.
then the other
and
leg
then,
grew
like,
down. to
Yeah,
connect
it
to
grew
the foot.
down the other leg.
Yeah.